Thank you,
but
Wendy.
he doesn't know that yet. I have no talk with Wendy, that's true.
Wendy planted him here.
Actually, to tell you the truth, I told Brian he can't retire now. He missed his chance. He has to hang in there for at least another 3 years for some of us, so that he can look after us. You know, I guess, yeah, it was September of 1978, and we had, in those days, there were a lot of unemployed secretaries. We had a huge number of people replied to this advertisement, and we narrowed it down, I think it was to 2 people, and kind of for me, I mean, I was pretty green in that, and Sal said, no, just, you know, Beth, like we'd interviewed, you know, she's the one, and I said, well, yeah, I get that, yeah, you're right, I think, yeah, I agree with you. I think Beth is the person we should pick. I mean, out of about, literally, there must have been, I don't know, 30 or 40 or 50 applications, and we were taking somebody who's just arrived a couple of weeks, it was about a week after, you know, after we saw her, probably about a week after she came to Canada. It was quite amazing, and of course, she turned out to really be a jewel in that respect. The computer story is true. I mean, Martin Barkin in urology bought some computers for his booking clerks, but Beth was the first secretary in Schutze to have her own computer, I think.
Filled up my whole desk.
It was a Xerox 8200, I think, or 8220. I didn't even know.
There was no place for anything else.
It was about a month or 2 before IBM came out with their personal computer. They didn't even. It wasn't even. That was too expensive for me to buy, and I did buy it out of research funds and not the division
like
funds. Just to clarify things, you know, why did Beth stay working for Sal and I for 10 years? I mean, clearly she could have done more. I mean, I did keep her busy. I mean, I guess by the time she was, around the time she was, toward the end of those 10 years, I mean, she was running the Canadian Hypertension Society. I was president at that point, and she was running meetings. I mean, you know, she organizes Niagara-on-the-Lake, Taboo. I mean, she organized the national meeting of the Canadian Society for several years, and got some of that experience. But the only way to keep Beth, probably then, because Bakery was really pushing. He wanted her as a secretary, not as the manager. And I just stood my ground and said, no way, you know, I wouldn't allow it. Then I said, you know, she's not. If you take her, she can't type, and that held him off. I mean, she knew how to type, but she wouldn't.
You wouldn't want me.
But I had to pay her under the table.
And you did.
And I was supplementing. You know, the secretaries were making